Welcome to the main event of the MetaPlays Sentinels Pro League for Halo Wars 2. Rockgeneration is in the blue color, playing as Shipmaster.
Over in the red side, we have Almirante with the cutter. As somebody said earlier, Shipmaster should be the auto ban, but neither player decided to ban it. The Almirante already getting a grunt pick off here in the middle.
It's a good start for sure, and you know, cutter can definitely defeat a Shipmaster player. Just don't let it go too late. Would love to see how this goes and how they go about it, but basically dispersion nozzles and early jackrabbits are also a tough thing for Shipmaster to actually handle. Usually Shipmasters just go for a quick double extractor and then minis and then live off of tier 2, but that also means they're open to some big aggression.
Absolutely. Cutter is one, like you said earlier, Cutter is definitely something that can handle Shipmaster if played well. I am concerned Almirante has not grabbed a single mini yet.
Something I actually don't remember doing in
these... He did get a mini steal. I didn't see it at first. He did get a mini steal on Rock's side, so he does get one. So he was about to get stolen himself, and Rock does get one. Now it's a race to the second one with the grunt racing down a Marine.
Looks like the Marine is going to be fast enough. Just about.
Movement speed for the grunt is just not fair, though.
Yeah, it's faster than the Cutter Marine, which
Cutter actually has a leader point that allows it to go faster, which is insane.
Yeah, and the grunts can see way further with raid. That's a thing too.
Almirante gonna have a lot of supply. He did build a supply pad on that mini he stole, and he has 2 upgraded supply pads as well. So lots of spam incoming here for Almirante.
Yes. While we're in this early game, quick shout out to our website subscribers. This is something I'll start doing more, but especially our recent subscriber, Scorpion Loss, is upgraded all the way to level 6. So thank you very much for that. As well as everybody else keeping the project going. Check out our link in the YouTube description or the Twitch chat. It's like our Patreon at home. All sorts of perks for supporters.
Rock's doing a good job getting no control. He already has 2 of them down in the middle. Almirante spending his time killing a mini on his side. I don't know if I like that.
And this is something that both leaders are so good at, right? Like the node grabs are so fast with the raid powers.
Yep. Almirante is a little... Wow. Rock already tech 2.
3 minutes,
Jump
45.
pack birds immediately.
That's interesting. You think he wants to hit that base with like Dark Skies jump pack brutes?
So he wants to hit the mini on his side because he doesn't even know. He knows it's been taken, but he doesn't know what's on it at all. So he probably wants to just send one out. It looks like he's gonna send it forward. Actually, I think that's just because his rally's there.
Triple raid camp. That's okay. It also might be to clean up the back mini. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's going to try to get some node control now. He will take 1. Gets fast capture rate. Going to take another one now, but he's got to be careful. Rangers are coming in. He does not have a Spartan, which can tank him for a little while. He will get the node capture in the middle, but very early in time.
It's a pretty big army coming in from Almirante. Got to respect it, but you know what? Rangers can kind of take care of themselves. That should be okay, especially triple pumped. There's even going to be a bunch of hunters in case of the jackrabbits going a little crazy, but there's not that many of them anyway. The 1 should be enough.
Almirante isn't tech to himself. He's building a Jerome and going to be double pumping hogs here. He has a supply for it. Or he just dropped in ODSTs, but still. At least I think he did. Where did all that power go? Supply go? Interesting.
ODST has got to be soon, but it's not that.
Yeah, he just dropped a bunch of supply, so I assumed he put ODSTs on. Oh, he did. It's on the back. It's in the back. Okay.
Yeah, taking down a mini is nice because it has an upgraded harvester already. Pretty pricey stuff. And then Nami can take it over, of course. But what does he do about
Almirante
home?
continuing his biggest flaw as a player is not building turrets. He does this all the time. It's frustrating to watch over and over and over again. Especially when you're floating so much supply.
Yeah, hopefully he watches this and actually takes it into consideration, because you're not going to hold this without turrets, I'm afraid. Spartan is upgrading, but it's just a level 1 upgrade, right? It's not a Spartan laser. So even that can't come back to fix this. Rock will probably strip this entire base at the cost of his mini bases, which I might be able to survive thanks to that and have like a big drop, big play with that. But Dark Skies
Brutes now, yeah. It's a lot of base damage.
He might lose his main. He's already looking, in fact, for a slot to buy. He is aware this is going to be a base trade.
I will say, Rock has 2 supply pads though. Now doesn't have a lot. I mean, he's getting full stripped, but I mean, I'm just trying to see if there's anything Almi can do on offense. Almi doesn't have much supply pads either because he put the. Okay, now I was gonna say because he's got all these minis, good to have more supply pads, but it doesn't matter. He lost the whole main.
Yeah, and with Rock being full population, having enough bank to make a bunch of extra units, what little income he has should be good enough for a while.
Yep.
And now he can take over mini bases himself, actually. So yeah, expertly done, noticing that there's a weakness here and capitalizing right away.
Yeah, these players have played a lot over the years. I think Rock fully understands Almirante's inefficiency of building turrets. Just run down the main.
Yeah, that little dynamic that people can build over the years is actually super cool.
Oh, absolutely.
And these guys have definitely played hundreds versus just each other. Because when you're at the top, that's what happens, right? Both in matchmaking, in tournaments, in show matches, you just get each other everywhere. But now, how does he come back from this? The ODSTs are trying to make something happen here. They're actually pretty good at taking down hunters and brutes. But those rangers, man, they just rip into them.
If Almi had any way of giving resources, like say he got stripped but didn't lose the base, I wouldn't favor him, but I give him a decent shot because he just wiped a lot of what Rock had. And as we know, if Cutter gets some eco, he can just repop without even having pads.
Wow, Rock is being so economical there. He has a shield at home, he just extracted some weak rangers and hunter, so they're back to full health. And Ami is just kind of stuck where he is, trying to get a bunch of power nodes. But the one base is all he's got. The mini base situation completely flipped on its head. Rockgen is now super rich. He invested. It's paying off.
I wouldn't say Rock is super rich, but he is full of population.
I mean, he's about to be. He's got 5 minis, right? Good job shooting down those mines.
Sure, but he hasn't built on 3 of them.
Oh, he hasn't? Okay. I gotta fix that. Spartan getting pushed away by the Rangers. Probably looking for another jump, but where is the cooldown? Halfway.
What Almirante is trying to do is just save up what little money he has for a big drop.
Oh.
If he can save this Expo, there it is. Yeah. Well, actually, that's ODST. To use that drop instead. I think he couldn't wait any longer for the pop. Which I do agree with. Kind of have to make do with what you got. Killing the brutes, though. It's a lot of brutes. Spartan's coming back around.
Yeah, he tried to quickly react there, and oh, Rock is still walking over the mines. I was gonna say, he did a good job avoiding them until not. But
Oh,
this
the
displays...
displacement. Oh, that's disgusting. He was about to get jumped on, those brutes that were left, but the displace just made it impossible.
Man, this happened because we said that Shipmaster can be beaten, I'm sure. Okay, let's try this again, but to reverse. Rockgeneration is gonna be the cutter.
Yeah, and Almirante going Shipmaster this time. He knows he doesn't have to worry about a mirror. Obviously can't use repeat leaders, so Shipmaster is his choice.
Jackrabbit finds the grunt in the middle. That's a really nice start for Rock. Especially if he can body block it so that it doesn't make it to the garrison. That might be a tall order though. Yeah, that ain't happening. Anyways, there hasn't been a ghost. It's all just grunts. Ami on the other side of the map as well, is stealing a mini. Gathering from many places. Makes him more capable of buying minis. Shutting down Rock. Man, the door slammed on his face.
That's pretty big. Almirante can't get a mini on his own side because Rock's going to run right over there to try to grab it. Got to be careful not to get mini stolen right behind his main. There is a Jackrabbit going for it. Almirante is going to react just in time to get that mini. Yes, he does.
Can't completely deny Rock from getting minis though, so he's gonna have that bottom one.
Oh my god, he had to sack the one from earlier, but does get it. And gets them now. So he will have the mini advantage at this point. Rock has 1. Almi has 4.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. It's gonna be 2 for Rock in the end. And the Spartan's on the way. He'll have some potential to break out and take back his own side, I would say. But he's gonna face several ghosts, which is not that easy actually to play against. Ami had some decent power pickups over time. And he's not far away from getting ghost shielding. So a lot of Marines still, they're gonna pick off the grunts. Good start again for Rock.
Yeah, the numbers will be stronger for Rock early, around this time frame. It's gonna swing heavily into Almi's favor here, not too long.
Agreed. Now, Rock wants power soon, because I assume he would like grenades.
Definitely gonna need it.
Yeah, we'll turn around to shoot down the Sentinels, as that's one of our rules. Otherwise, you could way too easily get the power nodes with leaders like Cutter and Shipmaster. Vehicle shielding is coming in.
I like what Almi's doing as well. He's supplementing these ghosts with suicide grunts. You'll see them trickling in from his mini behind his base. Just a couple suies can really hamper anything that Rock can do with a Marine Ball.
Yeah, the Marines only go so far. Ghost Suicide Grunt is such a nice counter to that. Well, we got a disconnection. But we're gonna be fine.
Slam on the ghost, but is there enough ghosts here? There's more coming in. Ram staggering. There's the Sui. It's gonna end up hitting the Spartan, which is pretty big because it's gonna take the shield down. Now the Rams are gonna get staggered. There are more ghosts coming in slowly. Does not have slam because he already used it. And the Spartan's gonna go down.
Yeah, brutal start to the game. Only able to take one ghost with it. And there's so much more where they came from. Rock in the end staying on 2 minis and 2 power nodes, but one of them already going away. This is looking like a tough situation to be in. He's having to turret up the home base. And doesn't really have any tools to get across the map and do damage. Even ODST wouldn't be of great use right now. Wow, he has basically no units.
The power of Shipmaster. That's kind of the thing about banning in this situation. Is like, do you be the player that bans Shipmaster knowing its power, or you let your opponent choose to ban Shipmaster? So, Rock was the one to really decide that that Shipmaster was going to be able to be played in this series because he banned second.
Yeah. Well,
but that also is like, if you're the player that if you can play Shipmaster yourself at a high level, which both these players obviously can,
yeah.
and you're okay with ship being in, then you just have to ban what you think is more important to you.
That's what I was gonna say as well, that these guys are so good with Shipmaster anyways. There's not much risk to them. But I bet they were hoping for a mirror.
Maybe one of them was. I don't know who likes mirrors more between the two of them. I don't think Rock's a fan of mirrors either. Most players aren't. There's a couple psychopaths that like mirrors.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to be confident about mirrors and another to like them.
Exactly.
Like, when I was super active, I was fairly confident about them, but not a fan.
There's very little parity when it comes to mirrors. That's why they're not so enjoyable. It's just basically like, who can do this first? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they can be pretty one-dimensional. Some matchups better than others, though.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the Shipmaster mirror is not too bad.
Yeah, Shipmaster is a little bit more variety.
Yeah, and the Cutter
Whereas
mirror...
like a Cutter mirror is just like, who can get a better slam with their Spartan and their ODSTs.
Basically. There's some sniper micro to it. Oh.
Yes, definitely. Who can get the snipers out first is also so important.
Wow, internet going a little bit insane here. I have a new provider that didn't exactly fix things, sadly. So we're gonna have these little hiccups.
No controls is the most important thing to him. Probably agree.
Well, Ami is tier 2. Rock's tier 2. The Warthogs are one thing that can maybe beat back the Ghosts. But when facing Hunters, it's a tough situation. You have mobility, but not much else.
Yeah, but also you gotta expect a Vet 2 Hunter here soon too.
Exactly.
With some engineers overhead.
And Ami's getting the hero out, which is also kind of capable of countering the Warthogs, at least defending the areas, if not directly fighting them. Okay, Spartan now is a laser. That'll help a lot against the Ghosts. Also, I like that he wedged himself into that corner. Makes it harder for the Ghosts too.
True. Oh, here comes.
Okay.
Cyclone's connecting with the base. I froze here for a second, but...
that ODST drop didn't work out as Rock had planned. All of their mines are already gone, I think. And Gosui just continues on. Are they gonna get another Spartan kill? That's insane.
It will, considering that he's dropping in Spirit Support here. Doesn't include the Ranger.
Oh, wow. There's also a Hunter already in case the Warthogs show. And that Marauder will slow the Spartans so much, the Ghost will pick them off. Definitely. And we've still got the Spirit chilling around here to take off.
Yeah, he's flying around the front of the base. That was interesting.
I never seen that before.
Yeah, that was strange. Usually it doesn't move like that. But provides some extra DPS, killing the Expo.
I mean, Rock is trying to do what he can to make a comeback happen, right? He's got a good mini-base count. He's taking back the power nodes. Might get that last mini-base killed as well, at this rate. And honestly, paying with the Expo for this is acceptable in my view. Ami is kind of struggling to hold. It's a lot of dead harvesters. Can he actually defend it? Where's those engineers? Okay, they're gonna be one of the first to arrive. I guess Rock is focusing on the attached buildings, which gives him a little bit of guaranteed XP and value in general. Hogs will be able to run away and pair up with the ODSTs. It's a pretty good plan overall. I like it.
Sooner Almirante is going to be able to go Tech 3, and then that's Hero's not going to be able to be seen by these Warthogs anymore.
Yep. There's also enough Warthogs to take on the Hunters. Where is the 2-star boy? Where is Chad and Steve? Oh, they're by the node? That's a surprise.
Shipmaster Hero now has Tech Vet 1. Ami is going Tech 3 now.
Yeah, Tech 3 changes so much. The Hero, like you said, the Wraiths completely shutting down Warthog play. It's not easy going up against that. But with Rock also being tier 3 and having Gauss Hogs, maybe there's something he can do with the mobility there. Freaking Gauss Hogs is Cutter. Nobody expected this.
Sometimes you gotta think outside the box to solve an issue that makes it's very difficult to solve otherwise.
Well, I love it. Gauss Hogs, sign me up any day. I'll be there.
He's got to get a lot of numbers to make these worth it. Now these numbers are slowly getting dwindled down by the Hero, and he's it's smart to just throw all the ghosts at them. You don't need the ghosts anymore.
It was great because of the ghost block. So he just took down 3 Warthogs because of that and veterancy on the ghost. Yep.
Unseen Blade coming in 15 seconds. This Shipmaster Hero is going to be a nuisance and a half for Rock.
Oh, it's 2-star as well. That's so difficult to kill. Chad and Steve are gonna go down. No.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't extracted that Hunter. He could have kept that alive. I think he had it. I mean, he wants to keep the extract for his hero, I understand, but you could just play a little bit safer for a while.
Yeah.
Plus, see, now he has the tier 3 upgrade. He's even faster.
And in this situation, like, Chad wouldn't be that important to keep alive, but Steve would be, the Hunter. What? That was great with the ODST drop, taking out 3 Hunter squads as well. Well done to Rock.
And Almirante walks in with his hero and says, "That's cute. How are you going to deal with this?"
Yeah, gotta
Just
run.
give me Vet 3.
Oh, man. He kills ODSTs.
Basically one-shots ODSTs. Oh, God.
It does depend on which animation gets used. They're not all doing the same damage because of the different length, but yeah, he can actually kill them in one swipe, which is insane.
Yeah, and Almirante is building up the Wraith count now. He does reveal him to kill a node, so Almi knows they're there. Or Rock knows they're there, I should say. Reaver's coming in.
Slowly but surely, Ami will be able to take over the mini bases again. Uh-oh. Rock building up to 3 bases, though. That is where his comeback potential lies. Maybe he can make a Vulture transition happen. Maybe he can go tanks. But for now, it's all
this is going to be a pretty important part of the game because he's got a Scorch Mortar on these Wraiths attacking this Expo. This is the more important Expo of the 2.
That's right. Anti-vehicle turret coming up for Rock. That should be able to defend it, and he's only losing a garage for it. Diego is here. The veteran Cyclops.
Already gonna fall.
Yeah, got a good stun
in. Turret in the back is important, but NG's over top this army helps a lot. This his Shipmaster Hero got Vet 3 and is now coming through the teleporter to come help this army out.
Nice takedown. You don't often see that dying, actually. Hey, Morpsa sent us a little bit of pizza money. Thanks for the $10.
Thank you, Morpsta. We appreciate it as always.
And he's asking how many games there are left. A lot. We just had a best of 5 between Liam and EOD. Then this is a best of 5. There's 2 more best of 5s, a best of 3, and a best of 7. So the total tournament is up to 30 games. There's a lot left. Oh, the beam in the choke point! Ami
Oh, but
cancels it
yeah.
very quickly too.
Yeah. Oh, I like that teleport out.
That was good.
Teleport's a...
Gets out of the big drop situation, which you really don't want to be stuck in. Takes out the Diegos. And the tank is next. The Wolverine's gone. Almirante cleaned everything up. No problem.
Yep, taking down that anti-vehicle turret. No more turrets here. Big drop's already dead. Engineer's going to keep this army alive. This is going to be resignable here in a moment for Rock.
Yeah, he doesn't have any drops.
Population, not a lot of money left.
ODST's it, but they'll melt to Wraiths, I'm afraid. It's
Cool.
not even close.
Valiant effort, but this is the power of the shipmaster. But Vet 1 Ghost finally gets taken out. There's a moral victory for Rock.
Well, I guess today I'm wrong about ship being beatable. Maybe we'll see in the rest of the tournament what these guys can figure out, but yeah, Ami gonna equalize the series. We have got a game 3, ladies and gentlemen, and Rockgeneration is making it yappen. And on the other side, Almirante is the Arbiter in the red. Grabbing a quick mini base, not allowing Rockgeneration to steal this. It's gonna be Rock that's actually looking to get that quick steal in. Might be actually able to do it. Ami scouting for the back. Is Rock gonna get it? Just about not. Ami gets a quick mini. He's still on time with his extractor. Extractor 4th. It's a very heavy supply build. But it's the same for Rock anyway, so no serious disadvantages. And I bet it's gonna be a second extractor as well, but they're like next to each other. That's a risk against Arbiter. If he gets out the Arbiter Hero and then Plasma Bolt and then nukes this, that could be yikes. Got the Canon Foder. It's gonna be just Canon Foder the whole time. No other units allowed.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back. War Council coming up for the Arby Hero. Might be exactly what I just said, that the Arby Hero just goes across the map and bullies the gens, and Rock doesn't really have an answer just yet. Of course, heavy grunts. Grunt Riders can turn things around. One note goes to Ami. Working on the second one.
Yeah, this is a tough matchup for Yap Yap in some respects. No control from Rock or Almirante should be a lot stronger.
Yeah, for sure. He's trying to catch up now.
We're still
with the
8
heavies.
seconds out.
Ooh, runs over mine, so that kind of helps out his main base situation with the double gen. Got some time to prepare now. Gets a turret, knowing that there's aggression.
And there's no enforcers supplementing this. So this is just a harassment. Not gonna do too much except slow Rock down. Spamming grunts is easier as Arbiter than heavy grunts is for Yep. Here comes the Arbiter. So Fury 3 seconds out. He will have the upgrade by the time he gets there.
Grunts are doing pretty good, but Rock kind of has numbers. He can pull back, just pick off a few of these guys and be mostly fine. Forcing Arbiter's Rage as well to be used now is actually great for Rock, because he gets to better prepare. Now he has a Methane Wagon.
That's going to be very important for this.
Oh,
but
yeah.
besides the Methane Wagon, what does he have? 3, 4 heavy grunts? Not a whole lot.
I see 8. But they are spread out a little bit.
Yeah, spread out. He's trying to get some nodes behind this, but he's just clearing up the one that Rock has up currently.
Hey, Morpstar's also subscribed. Thank you so much, buddy. Much appreciated. Helping us keep the pizza dreams alive. Recently I've been having these chili chicken pizzas. They're addicting, actually.
The phone call I was making was ordering pizza. Had to do it.
Very nice. Although
Gotta be
tonight
stuck
I'm
here all
having
day. I
kebab.
gotta have some food.
It's different, but it's just as good, I think. If we make a kebab money sub goal, how would you guys take that? Is that on brand?
Maybe for you. I have never had a kebab in my life.
What? Okay, kaboom.
It's not an American thing. I mean, you can have it. I mean, I've made them.
Is there
I've made
good
it
options
once or twice.
in the US?
Just cooking on my own grill.
I guess it's a very
Yeah,
big...
it's definitely more of a European thing.
Yeah, because it's like Turkish, so... You know, you get a lot of immigration with that as a business. Just people making döners, kebabs, gyros, whatever, from Greece and Turkey. And people generally love it.
Yeah, if you want to be on brand for American, you got to do like Burger Bucks or something.
Right.
Almirante is going for the gen kill on this base. It looks like he's going to do it just in time before the shield comes up. It's a big pick. Almirante's going to run away.
Yeah, he didn't even lose any relevant health, which is great news.
Yeah, Rock's sitting at it's 2 nodes to 2 right now. I was going to say there was going to be a lead for Rock, but it is 2 to 2.
Oh, with that beam though, that's very nice. Catching Ami a little bit off guard there.
Yeah,
well done.
There's a couple Rangers that barely lived. It'd be important to see if he can get those healed up. We'll see. Almirante really needs to get an expo going here soon.
So Yap definitely has some potential here to carry on with the overall macro advantages, but if Ami keeps taking down buildings like this, he just got in some enforcers and that's -1 mini base there. There's a shield at home at least. So Rock has that, 2 turrets. Base should be able to defend itself.
Ami is putting in some engineers into this army, so we'll be able to heal up those guys. As we know, Arbiter scales so far beyond any other leader in this game. And to do that, he really needs leader points. And not having an expo is really hindering him. Almirante, that is. Completing an expo is one of the times you get the most progress to your leader power bar. But killing units also helps, and it looks like we're going to get this engagement. Nope, Rock decides he's not ready for it. Backing away.
He's not really sure, it seems. He can definitely poke at that Arbiter and force it into the mine. Ami is watching, though. He's debuffed currently by that methane. But Granto manages to come in to keep Rock pushing for now. There's no healing, though. That's a problem for Rock. And Ami does
the Granto is just basically more of a deterrent than anything.
Yeah.
Ami doesn't lose too much.
Now there's finally gonna be healing from the Goblin. 2 more coming out, but their upgrade is a little bit slow. because Rock just doesn't have the building slots to make a double armory. Nami finally catching up with that second base. Quite a bit behind on that front.
Securing that expo there with a shield on it is going to be very important for him long term. Actually, for both players at this point, but
yeah,
more so for Almi.
They both have these super dangerous drops that can just take out buildings. And RB going to town.
So Almi sees his
help.
Yeah, Almi sees his the point where that heal missed the main
Both
from
of
the hero.
Ooh.
That's not good.
That's
but he knows
ugly.
that Grunt Dome isn't available, so this is why he's going after this push right now. Grunt Dome got wasted a little bit earlier. Hero needs to watch out a little bit, but
It's got another
gotta
Spirit
back up.
Assault. There's gonna be, what, 5 of these Enforcers with 1 star? This base never had a chance.
Yep. He's gonna main it down.
Oh,
Rock
man.
has to back up.
I mean, it's full
That just
population.
Yeah, that pushed Almirante right into another leader point too.
It's a huge victory in this battle. I don't know if there's a way back for Rock. He still doesn't have the upgraded goblins. They're pretty basic right now. Went for another extractor as well. Very bad timing for everything to end up this way. And Ami knows what he's gonna do next is just prevents Rock from expanding on the other side. Checking right away.
Gonna go kill this heavy grunt taking a node here first. Oh, barely not in time to kill it, but before he captured. It's also taking the extra expo on Almi's side. Almi did see it getting queued, so does have vision on that.
The triple expand does give Rock an opportunity to at least get up 1. But Ami splitting, and I think he might be able to take down both of these bases, and the RB is just a distraction anyway.
Yet again, this is just building kills for Almi if Rock doesn't sack him. Definitely not going to sack the one with the enforcers on it. More leader power progression here for Almirante because of that.
So this probably has both stasises by now.
He hasn't gone Phantom, so he's obviously have some active leader powers.
Maybe he put points into Conduit, maybe he has Plasma Bolt. Both are pretty good tools. And it looks like Rock is able to keep that third base going, the far one. But then Ami also expanding, he's definitely ahead. And going tier 3. A little bit before Rock.
Oh, that Arbiter, though, gets caught out. Might just have to sack it. Yep, the Arbiter does fall. That means Rock has a little bit of a window where he can get aggressive. There is a shield on this expo, though. No turrets yet. One's about to be finished. But Rock should have Grunt Dome back. He's going to have to get aggressive here. Almirante's attempting to get his army back to defend, but there's spirits. There's 4 enforcers in the back. Spirit support is, enforcer drop is back again, so that could be 7 on the main of Rock here if he's not careful. Grunt Dome is on offense here.
There's not a lot of base damage for Rock in general. A lot of methane wagons. That's not gonna strip the shield, but he's getting hit in the back, as you said. 4 boys for the moment, but probably more soon. Ami needs a pop upgrade for that. So at the moment, remaking RB. And here it
Wow,
comes.
Almirante getting his 3rd base up and running.
Some good progress there. Rock also getting his final Grand Goblin. They have Shard Storm Launcher finally.
just got reinforcements. He's got 100 pop now, and it's getting the Arbiter's Tech 3 upgrade. Giving it the big red shield.
Wraiths coming out, Engineers coming out. He's not looking for another Enforcer drop, it seems. Just wants to get the solid units out. Push back those methane
Yeah, but
wagons.
if Rock's not careful, this Expo of his is in danger.
Oh, or why not both?
Yeah. But there's going to be a beam.
Oh, that's
Can he
great.
get away from that?
But they're so fast, kaboom. Oh my god, they can
There's
dodge
also
everything.
4 of them behind, too. So he doesn't kill any of them with the beam. Does have a ranger there for a lot of damage, plus the hero. A couple marauders. The army's coming in behind this, though. Please don't shoot me to try to delay this
Oh man,
push.
this is actually helping Ami, because he can heal up all these enforcers. He's got the RB, which will also be able to heal them up further and speed them up.
True, but that allowed Rock to get his main army closer to this base. Is he going to be able to save it in time, though?
So many methane wagons. The RB's gonna have a field day with this.
Yep. Arbiter should just go and attack the army and let the whole...
Oh.
So hard for Yap Yap to deal with this. So he has no way of getting out. Attacks the shield.
Oof. I just had a massive lag spike, but I think we got the gist of what happened. Mass stasis and the base getting sniped. There's no counter. There is for some
Army's
meters.
third base just has a couple supply pads on it, non-upgraded, and there's just a shield, a cloak gen. Just, and they can't even see it.
He's looking for the next strike in the back. Not gonna engage Rock's main army, even though he totally could. But I guess with Rock being stuck on methane wagons, it means he can't counterattack. This is kind of playing into what Ami is doing anyway. Yeah, going for the main. I like it.
At this point, just a couple turrets are not going to be enough to stop this. So much base damage with the Enforcer drop that shield in an instant. Especially with any sort of conduit proc, and there's the first one. Hasn't done much damage to it yet because he's moving the army. There it goes. Now he stops the Enforcers.
Shield Gen's already neutralized. Several buildings will be destroyed, definitely. And there's a small stasis.
It's all the heroes. This is just when he just doesn't... He can avoid the army, just strip them down, and Rock's not going to be able to ever come back from this.
Yeah, it's already 18 minutes. Ami's about to gain another point, so I think it's going to be time to spec into a little bit of Plasma Bolt as well.
But Almi doesn't want to lose his whole armory, and he has a... Rock just did a big drop down in front of the base to chase down the rest of the army.
Yeah, you know what? They might get away there, but oh, another conduit comes through. And I think with the speed boost, they can get away, actually. Wait, Ami's sticking around. Destroying the shield generator with RB, good choice.
Yeah, he's sacrificing his army for supply pads. If you notice, the hero's still on the main, too, doing some damage. He's basically just making Rock broke at this point.
Every little bit does count, but that was a whole army for not killing it. Oh! I jinxed.
Just killed that supply pad.
Yeah. Gets it anyway. Well, anyway, Ami is not done. The RB is going. Sensor tower? That doesn't matter. Go for the extractor. There's the plasma bolt. Oh man. And the RB is furious.
One, but
it's gonna anime sprint out of this.
yeah, Almirante now getting the Wraith population up. He's gonna go take down that third base once again. Almi's trying to counter push with this army, but the only way you can see the base is with that Reaver. Is the Reaver gonna get killed by the turret is gonna be the question.
It's close.
Oh, there's another Reaver coming in.
Vehicle upgrade came in. Jump.
Jumps out. Let's see where this targets again.
Oh, the big ol'! He's dodging the shots.
Does get killed, but the there was another Reaver there anyways.
Yep.
Almi's killing Rock's other base. So this is a trade of Expos. Almi does need to be a little bit careful of this army that's approaching his main. That just killed that Expo. Doesn't have a whole lot to deal with that.
No, you're very right. There are triple Grunt Riders in there, and they're boosted by the Methane Wagons. The Methane Wagons also debuff the buildings. This is actually quite a bit of stuff to worry about. His mine gets detonated. Brave doing so much work though.
Yeah, you gotta back up.
I mean,
Under a shield with a couple wraiths with the Y ability just makes this so difficult. Didn't have Grunt Dome to prevent it.
That's kind of what happens when you fight a tier 1 vehicle with a tier 3 vehicle.
Yep, and now that Please Don't Shoot Me's gone, these wraiths could move up on this Expo of Rock. I don't know if he wants to take that fight. He should, because he should have stasis back, and he just stasis the army and main it down. I'm surprised Almi's not taking this. Cloaking Tower, though, on the main for Rock. This army's not going to be able to do anything anymore. Unless he force fires on the ground with the Y abilities of the race to kill the Cloak Tower.
Yeah, he might have Plasma Bolt back by the time he gets there as well.
Oh, probably.
So together... Oh, there it is. He's also raging in. Now he knows he can't see. He has to find which exact slot it is. If you look hard enough, you can see that.
Now, Rock's deciding he needs to just protect these two bases. He's just going to stay at home for now.
Yeah, he's also trying to
He's just trying to
sneak,
take a third
but
base on Rock's or Almi's side, but
not easy.
Almi does take that down. Almi deciding to retreat back to his third on Rock's side. Get this one going. I think that's the best choice he has. So many wraiths, though.
Yeah, Rock's getting a shield now, which is great. He's got one anti-vehicle turret.
Yeah, there's this stasis, but that just means the other rest of the army is susceptible. Ooh. Grunt Dome. A little late on that Grunt Dome, but does still come in handy. There's another stasis. Now this is where Almi just runs the Expo down. He's such a better position here. Half this army can't move. No Grunt Dome the base either.
If Rock doesn't have a Please Don't Shoot Me, this is going to be a huge problem. He knows he can
doesn't.
beam,
He already used it recently.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. Base is gone. Ami walks away without too much damage suffered, and Rock is now on one base. He needs to do some counter damage right away, or this game flinks in favor of Ami so much that Rock can't come back.
Please Don't Shoot Me just came back.
Oh no. So close. It must be so frustrating to see that reveal on the last few percents. Right when he needed it the most, and Ami working his way to 120 population. He's got it. Vehicle upgrade 2 coming through. Ami says it's time to resign. Rock probably thinks there's one more push in him left. But yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, I mean, Rock's Yap Yap is very good, but this matchup is not good for Yap Yap at all. Once it gets to this point of the game, Yap Yap needs to win much sooner than this. Almi has a Reaver and an Engineer for Cloak Detect. Not a whole lot of Detect. See.
Yudi suggesting should go
Combat Salvage Hunters. Get back out there.
Yep.
So we're talking about full army now, 18 at pop, 118 out of 120 compared to 84 for Rock. Probably has the drop back, big drop. Here's Rock, Almi pushing the main down now. This shield's gonna drop in no time. He's just gonna kill the gens.
Oof.
Please don't shoot me does come out, but he already took down 2 pads. Alright, pad and a turret slot.
Yeah, I mean, he's just gonna take the cloak gen in one volley as well, and then he can fight the army
He's
properly.
just watching it, staring it down.
He's not even going to do that. Mapping wagons get some stuns across, but that's about it. Mass cloaking has come through. We've got stasis mines.
Wraith volleys are just disgusting right now.
Yeah, Wraiths are just a superior unit to Mapping wagons. It is known. Teleports out of the methane bombas. Too stinky for him. And
Just immediately kills that expo. Teleports down, immediately kills the expo. Front dome is back, but I don't think... I think Almi will just be able to avoid any straight up engagement. He could just kite this out.
Another stasis catches the entire army. Grand Dome's helping, another few stunts happening, but not nearly enough damage on the Wraiths. And yeah, army takes another game. Only one match away from moving on. Blue color, Rockgeneration, Forge.
And in the red side, Almirante, also Forge.
Forgery. Jackrabbit's looking for some mini base steals. Both of them. So I guess chaos. Blood for the
chaos,
blood god.
but nothing happened.
Oh.
Both of them are doing the exact same thing, and both of them countering the opposing steal.
Well, this fevery nonsense. Jackrabbit's gonna try to pick up a little bit of the power, but the Marines can't put a stop to that. Army's doing exactly that. Rock is kind of ignoring it. Takes the damage and the power with it. Was it worth? We'll see. I guess it depends if he makes more Jackrabbits later. Might make a small difference.
I'm just got to be a little bit careful. Rocker, he has one of the minis on his side. Definitely don't want to be behind the minis in this mirror.
Yeah, that was a nice pickoff by Ami's Marine. Finds exactly where Rockgen was hiding that rabbit, and now we can actually steal the mini in the middle. Is he gonna go for it? I would say juggle that in the corner. Definitely worth it.
The onus is on Rock to grab that double mini now. He needs to get it, and he does.
Okay.
Just before Almi gets... He was about 20 supplies short of grabbing it himself.
So yeah, here's Forger's Warthog on the way, and I'm sure Ami is doing the exact same thing, but on a different building slot. And he's actually got 2 generators already upgraded, and his Warthog will be delayed. Rockgen does as well. But yeah, earlier
Almi's going straight to Tech 2. He's already 800 power.
Oh, hello. Interesting. He does have the double upgraded supply pad. That's the one thing that slowed him down in the process, but... I mean, it gives him all the resources to grab power nodes. It's all good.
Yeah, he can queue it up now. And he does. He already has the army ready, so as soon as he has enough power to build the Fortchalk, he will. Now, with the double upgraded supply, like you said, having that early is going to be nice because it's going to get a lot of supply. He can sack a couple of these supply pads and instantly build 3 barrages if he wants. One on the main, one on the double mini, one on the mini behind him. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and then the last building you make on the main can just be a pad. So that simplifies things quite a bit. There's a garage on the mini.
Right now he's 2. Not going for a third one.
The only problem
Sometimes
with this build, though, is that Rock can pressure now. He's got a good amount of Marines, and this Hellbringer combo also. It might push him off the mini.
I will say this is not the mini that Almi cares the most about because it doesn't have anything but supplies on it. He's building double garage on his main and the expo to his right, or his mini to the right. So Forchog is just above this. He's waiting for the upgrade, and around is 15 seconds out.
Now what here
and he will be able to get defensive auras earlier too. So Almi does get that node. He's gonna have to back this Forchog away.
I like that. Oh, nice ammo round taking out the Marines though by Rock. Needs these little wins if he wants to take the series or bring it back at least.
Defensive aura is 26 seconds away on this mini. Does Rock decide to go for it, take it down before it gets it? Doesn't look like he is.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if he could with what he has here. Not in time. I mean, he could take it down eventually, but...
True.
Smaller advantage.
We'll take down this double mini, though. Almirante is going to sack it. Not going to waste any more time.
And the 4 minis, that's also nice to have.
Rock now, Tech 2. Going to have to queue up defensive aura. The Warthogs are going to have to start getting in numbers. I just don't see them. I mean, they're killing a mini on the side for Rock. They're not really there.
Once he has
the advantage of doing this is when he has that, when he has defensive aura and Rock does not, and you just ram down, amble round, scatter if you need to, kill the Forchog, and then you take full map control. But it's soon going to be, there's not going to be, that window's closing. Yeah, Rock's got defensive aura now too, so now it's relatively even in map power.
It's pure infantry.
More Marines for Rock.
They're gonna be combat tech, and he's hitting a very neat timing right at this base. Almi has to respect it and come back.
Yeah, I'm just surprised Almi doesn't have more Hogs.
Oh, he sacks the base.
Probably the best bet, honestly. There's combat mechanics there. And
from Almi, it's an attempt at a counter-attack. Rock does have a turret, which is upgrading to anti-vehicle, is making a Nightingale. Yeah, there's no point in trying to push that. It's the home base that is spooky now. Is Almi gonna go all the way home? That's a long way.
He does have double anti-infantry turret on the base. So he might not want to stay here for too long. If I was Rock. I mean, yeah, you have the Forchog, but these Marines are just gonna get torn apart.
Yeah. But Kaboom, he's evolving. He has turrets.
I know, right? So much splash damage from those turrets.
We got there.
But now Rock's got, or Almi's got control over the middle of the map.
Yeah, it seems like he is successfully retaking stuff. The nodes still belong to Rock. But eventually, Almi should take over the minis. Okay, Nightingale makes it. So that can silence one of the turrets. Kodiaks, those can take care of the turrets too. But just nuking supply pads first.
Almirante does have an expo on Rock's side, but Rock knows about it. Oh no, there's the Kodiaks up on the high ground, and Almirante is nowhere close to being able to get to them with this army just sitting there protecting him.
Oh, he gets anviled! And some pretty good grenades connecting with the Forchog as well. That pushes him away, and that means that
Almirante putting Kodiaks on defense to on the other side, but he's not going to have high ground vision.
Yeah, Rock has total control of this. He can just shed away from the high ground. Now Forchog will separate to try to get in there. Over vision actually to take out the anti-infantry turrets. I like it.
It all comes down to what Almirante can do with that expo that's on Rock's side, because Rock does not have an expo. He's trying to build one now on Almi's side, but Almi's is already upgraded on Rock's side.
Looks like Rock feels he's done enough damage. He moves out with the Marines and actually catches the Forchog by himself.
That's huge.
He's also on 5th point. Look at the resources, Kaboom. It's happening. I think we're gonna see a grisly finish for this one. Just needs a population upgrade. Nothing else.
Nope.
It's actually infantry 2 right now on the way, so he's gonna wait. I mean, fair enough. He's got the 2 Kodiaks. They are shelling the base already. Can potentially take down the whole thing. Fortune barely feels that turret. It's fine.
Yeah, we're basically guaranteed to go to game 5 at this point. I don't see anything Almi's gonna be able to do here.
Yeah, even misses the scatter bomb. That's a problem.
Oh, 2 pads off that 1 Kodiak shot.
Oh, okay. Looks like they're finally getting taken down with the watchtower made. Ami can now kinda see up, just barely.
Yep. Rock could just move it back if he's aware of it.
But big picture, Rock just denied the Forge-Hog again. He's dunking on that turret that's trying to come up. He's got plenty of healing here.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, it's the resources were used, and now they're right back there. You only need to lose 1 more unit, and he could drop in the Grizzlies. He's got 6 point now. Or 5th point. Now he has the point for it.
Why do Marines have the buff arrow? That is a great question. Why do they have the buff arrow? That seems like a Forge-Hog aura bug? What?
Looks like it.
So they keep their buff when they turn into combat tech Marines, or what is this? That's a great...
That would make sense.
Well spotted, Binky. I wasn't looking at that, actually.
Yeah, because it's not all of them, so it had to be something that triggered it. Probably when they were in the aura, when they got combat tech Marines, maybe? So you mentioned?
Yeah.
4,200 for Rock.
He can do anything he wants at this point. He's tier 3 as well, getting the Forge-Hog Gauss upgrade. But all he did with this is just call in another pair of Kodiaks. Ami's gonna be the first to Grizzlies.
He did, yeah, I was gonna say, he got his first. This is actually a pretty good one because, yeah, Kodiaks drop, Forge drops.
Gauss Overcharge manages to finish just before the mini base gets wrecked, but yeah, it counters the Kodiaks, it killed the Forge-Hog. Good one by Ami. And
It's
the last
actually
one
very
drops.
good by Ami because now these Kodiaks are in range of the expo that Rock decided to grab. Rock's getting the one on his side now, but I mean, this is not a safe expo at all.
Ami's base is kinda low. So if Rock really brings across everybody he's got, he can definitely make some damage happen. There's
the Kodiaks onto the... There's a scatter bomb immediately on it.
Lots of leader powers together. Everyone has heavy metal. Good catch on the Kodiaks for sure, and then the Nightingales can cover the escape.
Yeah, but there's also Grizzlies here and more Kodiaks. It's like, even though they spawn down these Kodiaks, there's more than Almi's main. I believe, well, the Nightingales are the problem, really. You know, Forge-Hog is back. I don't see a Forge-Hog for Almirante
Those are...
anymore, but yeah,
that was
the difference there.
He actually made a Grizzly, Rock did. That was not a drop.
He did.
10 out of 10. So, we are going to game 5 after all. These guys are pretty even. Well. If it's not the Johnny, Rockgen's in the blue.
I can't see what's going on because my screen just turned itself off. And in the red side, we have Almirante, and he is not going to take it away.
It's Decimus. I'm so sorry.
Alright, I'm back now.
You're back?
You're good.
Great.
No, we're good. We're good. I just didn't know at the time.
Yeah, we're having our fair share of glitches today. But nothing too crazy so far. Happy enough with that. Quick capture from Rockgeneration on that power node. And you can just take out Sentinels with the Marines after. Very good. Quick armory as well. No mini bases. This might be risky. I'm gonna grab the middle. But Ami with the mini base deal, trying to get up a raid camp, there's gonna be brutes here. You guarantee it. Probably not gonna try another one. There's after all a safe mini to grab on his own side. And probably should wait for like several jump routes because the Johnny is more than capable of defending himself, especially with the turret there. Rocks.
And again, guys, this is game number 5, so just to remind you of the stakes. Winner moves on to play EOD in the winners finals. Loser goes to the losers, semifinals? Has to play Liam. So a lot on the line here. You avoid more series.
Yeah, it's 1 best of 5 versus 1 best of 3 and the best of 5. That's a lot. Ooh, the bears are getting nuked by the vortex. This is your favorite thing, Kaboom. Not.
The only thing I hate more than that is Arbiter and everything about Arbiter.
Oh man. Well, Rock's gonna try to deal with it, but not having these pads for a long time now is definitely gonna hurt him. Got the Johnny. Maybe that can bring something back.
He's in a bunker now. You see, there's also garrisons around too. So it's gonna be hard for, despite killing those pads, it's gonna be hard for Almi to do much.
Well, he's looking for the next target, and it's gonna be the main base. There are already several jump routes there. He's adding another to that and several grunts. Generator is not safe. In fact, I don't think it can be saved anymore. Rock's too far away, so either counterattack or just hope for the best with the cleanup.
He's definitely going for the cleanup style because the hero's on his way back.
Yep. He's kept the armory the whole time. Don't know about that. I guess he was expecting to
Killing
lose
the
it.
gen there is huge because all he does, and he was able to take the node away from Rock. Didn't capture it himself, but Almi took it away from Rock, forces Rock to recapture it, and loses a lot of power in that little sequence.
Yeah, man, look at that, 146 power right now. It's gonna take forever to upgrade
cannot
this.
even. He needs to sack that armory, get a little bit of it back.
That's right. Take more power nodes, I guess.
And Almirante has the War Council on his side, already has Decimus up. Hammer pulls 22 seconds out. It's one way to deal with the Johnny.
Oh yeah.
At least force him to seek protection by the bunker when you find him, and then you can just avoid it after that. Now it's he's still building jump pack brutes, but the thing is, Almirante needs to avoid the middle. There's snipers and bunkers and garrisons and stuff in the middle. Another concern, again, Almi does not have turrets on his base, so one thing you gotta remember, you are Johnny. Rock can get a little aggressive and go for a Pelican Cheese on his main. It is risky going against Decimus, to be fair. You can just get Vortex the moment you drop on the ground. There's no heavy metal to counter. Rock is now double gen, but he cannot afford to upgrade him.
There's some stuff going across the map, but it's like snipers and marines, not particularly base destroying type of army, whereas what Ami has with the Warlord, all these grunts and the brutes, that's actually terrifying. The main base no longer is safe for Rock, even with the triple turret.
Ami does have one turret, and Rock actually decided to go bunker level 2. It's got a shield on it. There's only one turret here. I would have loved to see Almi build a barracks on his main so he can pump out Sui's, but Almi needs to get... He's coming home!
Wow.
He doesn't think he can win the base trade.
Well, that's interesting. I certainly thought it would be possible, and he must have third point by now as well. So beam is available.
He's going for the middle instead. There's still guys in bunkers and garrisons here, so... Rock just got another leader point. But this does need to get dealt with. He's not going to be able to survive without it. Almirante grabbing an expo on his way back.
Yeah, even though this army isn't that big of a deal, eventually it'll destroy the buildings. So it has to be respected. Warlord's coming back, but taking his sweet time.
That's it, yeah. I mean, Almirante does take down the middle mini. Takes it for himself, but... Another garrison bunker there.
That was a quick cooldown.
Yeah, he must have the, whatever it's called, level 2. I'm just gonna quickly Y-ability kill a couple Marines here just to get the army thinned out a little bit. I think what Almirante's waiting for at this point is he doesn't want to engage his army until he has Boundless Siphon. That's why he grabbed this expo. He's waiting for that to hopefully push him to the next leader point and then engage. And he's upgrading a mini or a harvester off to the side too. That's exactly what he's doing. He's pushing for Boundless Siphon. There it goes. Now he can move in.
Is it too much damage though? Rock has been given so much time to make stuff happen here. And now Ami having to upgrade that base, having to upgrade new generators. He's gonna be stuck in tier 1 for a long, long time.
Rock was finally able to upgrade his gens on his main. Yeah, it's funny that turret now has Boundless Siphon too, so it's a little bit harder to take down.
At least it can't respawn itself, kaboom.
True. Thank God. There's no reinforcements here, so whatever is here is actually going to be all that's left on this base. So as long as Almirante doesn't lose the main pad and keeps the base, I think he's okay for a little while.
Yeah, there's...
Because he does have an expo building up.
There's a whole
He already
chance
has
to
a
jump
gen on it
from
as well.
bunker to bunker.
Oh, he does pull the hero back and gets a slam on it. That's huge.
Ooh.
Does he use Vortex to try to main it down? I would.
Looks like he's just
Guarantee
chain
it?
slamming him with the jump.
Okay, if he has enough
switch.
slams, he doesn't need it. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That is huge.
It's like not a stun,
I
but
didn't
it's
know
such
if
a
he
heavy
already
slow.
uses slams or not. Does Sniper get picked off? Ami survives.
Yeah, very well done by Ami. He's almost got enough for tier 2 now. And with the remaining brutes, he should have been able to clean up the bunkers, but I guess he's keeping the hero for that. He's now 1 star.
Yeah, he's getting veterancy. Why not? As long as he doesn't lose it much more, he's gonna get a turret up that can heal, so... Not a whole lot of base damage left here, it's just Marines.
Of course, Rock
He's gotta
hasn't
be
been
careful.
idle. He's tier 2. He's triple expanding. Oh my god. He's really expanding super hard. And he's got a lot of cash, so he can actually make units and maintain the pressure.
Absolutely. Ami is going Tech 2 now. We're trying to get a little sneaky push with these brutes over on that expo. That is a susceptible expo here.
The turret's not gonna happen. The armory's not gonna happen. So Rock will have to find another way to protect it. Mantis are being made.
Yeah, and there's only one sniper inbound. Like, this is gonna see search Almi to another leader point. He already does have 5th point.
That's Decimus drop, most likely.
I would imagine, but no, he's gonna go with Fury first. He doesn't have the resources for. I don't blame him too. Get Fury onto those units.
Yeah, well,
Does take out the sniper by slamming on him. Now he can really push on that Expo. It's funny, Rock is actually putting more bunkers onto Almi's main to make it even harder to kill the ones with actual units in them.
Bad news for them is these turrets are out healing the damage they take. But the Siphon Man probably shouldn't work on turrets.
Nope. It's really minuscule situations where this actually matters, but this is one of them. But that main base did survive. Rock does push off those brutes that were on that Expo, though. That's pretty big. But Almi now can push up on this Expo right in front of him. In the middle.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of brutes, but there's also Mantis to defend it and a triple turret. The back one being turned into anti-infantry. But yeah, you can see the respawning grunts being extra annoying in these situations.
I want to know, did this brute get a tier 2? If that warlord gets tier 2, it's not good for Rock.
Yeah, for sure.
Not the veterancy, but the tier, just because he can stun them. But that guarantees you get veterancy faster because the units won't be moving. Always gotta be careful though. You don't want to lose this whole army.
Yeah, it's a lot of Mantis all of a sudden, so this has to be respected. Army being on tier 2 does mean that he should be able to make hunters, and he is, but only from the one raid camp. That's gonna be a slow fix to this problem. Nice slam and pull. That's a triple kill, I think. Ooh, has he maybe done it? He's gonna have Decimal drop to follow up with, and if he just loses a handful of grunts, he can drop that in and properly push.
Does have 2 nodes now, and he's building another gen, so he's not going to be hurting that much on power.
Seriously? We still have the robo problem. Anyway, you don't have to leave the voice call kaboom because it's not about that, as it turns out. It's just OBS doing its thing, and it's apparently a Windows bug, so it didn't get solved by reinstalling. We can't do anything.
It might have been on my side too, because it started to cut out. My headset started to cut out like it did the other day.
Right.
Let's see if they say it lasts, continues.
Yeah, let us know how it goes. Well, Rock has digging in deep. His buildings are now free, so he's gonna spam generators on these new bases. And we're gonna see vultures, as well as snipers with their cloak upgrade. Wow, no doubt stanchion rifles are gonna come in too. It's gonna be important against these heroes. Got the lasers and Gauss. Good stun with the bunker, well done. There's another hunter going down. But yeah, Ami's main base has been cleared up. It's at half health, but getting a shield. Being getting pretty easily countered by mech overcharge, but Ami does take down the base. Uses the hero for it though. Alright, the audio issue did go away. That's good. Yeah, it should be just a short spike of Windows not being able to handle the audio correctly. Has to do with the sample rate, apparently.
I think this time was definitely on my end, because if it's fixed. I do know it's been getting spotty here the last few minutes for whatever reason. It just cuts in and out.
But it's not just you. Like, when I checked our VODs before, it was actually also the gameplay sound. So guys, let us know how it goes. But anyway, we got a Decimus.
That was a big drop.
Oh my dog. A decent retaliation mech though. That wasn't bad. And the vulture can't be too far away. I think Rock purposely is slowly trading away these units. What he's really looking for is the vulture switch, which the banshees won't be able to handle very well.
No, but enough grunts can with Boundless Siphon grunts.
True. I guess that's why he has these bunkers with 4 snipers in them. Good luck, Desi. He's getting slowed down so hard right now. But the one thing the snipers can't do though is shoot up. Alright, there comes the first vulture. And 2 vultures, 4 vultures. Okay, that's not bad.
He doesn't have any engineers to make a bubble. That's not good for Rami.
That is a problem. Turret goes down immediately to a nuke. And it seems like Desi is biting the dust too. Ami is biting the dust. Rockgen just a little bit too strong in this one, making the Johnny work. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.